But undeterred, Rob found his tools and began to hack away at what had been the door frame. The walls were quite thick, and so progress was slow. He managed to clear a small hole through which he could see, when he shone a torch in, appeared to be a tiny room. "I wonder what it was for, and why it was bricked up." Jenny didn't answer. There had been too many strange things about this house. She didn't dare to speculate on something else. It took several days, and a lot of hard work, to open up the entrance. Inside was a room about 6 feet square. In the corner they found stairs leading down to the kitchen chimney.
"Do you think it was a priest hole?"
asked Rob. "It can be anything it likes. Just break it up again," Jenny shrieked.
"Do you know what is odd, Jen? The air smells quite fresh and there are no cobwebs or dust in here, and when I touched the old candle on that little table by the wall, it was warm as though someone had just blown it out."
That was enough for Jenny. "That does it, Rob."
I'm taking myself and the children to my mother's house, and we are not coming back until someone has come in and exorcised it.
But that night the old house had one last violent fling at them. They were all in the sitting room watching an old film. Suddenly there was one hell of a crash in the dining room. Everybody looked at each other.
What was that?
Rob was the only one brave enough to go and look.
"It's that mirror, Jen. The one you propped up against the wall. It has fallen on its face and the glass is completely smashed."
How did it do that?
Jenny almost whispered. It was leaning at an angle, with its back to the wall. Either someone pushed it over, or it miraculously jumped up and fell forwards. All of them were now very afraid. At that moment, all the electricity in the house went off. Everything was black.
Rob, can you feel your way over to the fireplace? There is a candle lighter and candles there. We need to light as many of them as we can.
Mum, I'm really scared.
Wailed Lou.
"So am I,"
said Harry. Jake just burst into wild and loud sobbing. Wob went round lighting as many candles as he could find. They helped, but the shadows grew darker and more sinister. Candles flickered for no reason. One or two went out, as though someone had extinguished them.
That's it. I am taking the children and going to my mother's tomorrow morning. Whoever they are have been trying to get us to leave. Well, they've won.
They crept upstairs to bed together. Wob collected the children's bedding and brought it into their bedroom. None of them slept well that night. Strange groaning noises seemed to spring from the ancient timbers. Wind howled round the house, as if trying to find a way in. Early next morning they packed their bags. As they left, Jenny said to Rob,
I'm not coming back until someone from the church has been here to clear all the evil out.
That night, where the arched windows had been, colors of lights emanated as if the stained glass had somehow been restored. Inside the former church, a flickering light moved around the space, as if a person or persons paced up and down restlessly, waiting for the return of the woman who brought them back from the dead.